From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Nicole Hardman on the Chiefs' return. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Moore's got it. And they get him right at... scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, here we go.
Now an inside give to Carter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Go, go.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here, sit. Sunday! Wait, son!
Now here's Wentz. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The return game a weapon here as he picks up 27. And the Chargers take possession. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. Jukes out a 1-stop. Makes it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Done. Kill. Two jet.
Here's Wentz. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Sending a receiver left.
What's this up?
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. What's that?
Finds his man. It's Worthy. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Here we go, here we go. 81, 81. Done.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's brought down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Go, go. Sunday, Sunday. What's this on?
Throwing on 3rd and long. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Matt Ariza on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Hey, ram. Ready.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
21.
Herbert back to throw. Short pass. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the fumble recovery is made.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd.
Stay in tight. Right in the
Throwing now, following the turnover. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Hey, ram. Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. That's grabbed inside the 30. 35 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 23. Catch made by Chark. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5-9.
Third down run by Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Herbert. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt not much more difficult.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's found room past the 50. To the 15. And he is gone. Touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going deep this time. He's got it, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Done.
To throw is Wentz. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get it.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Kill. This 5-7. Wait, son.
3rd and long for him here. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They get it on the ground here with Dobbins. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Crowd right. Hey, go lion.
On the give, this is Edwards. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Herbert from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Chargers. With it, 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Straight out. Straight out.
Now Herbert to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's got it near the 8. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Set. 21. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready.
Running forward with Dobbins. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
12. Set.
3rd and goal for Dobbins. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Back-to-back stands from this front. No gain on the play brings up 4th and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've reached the break with Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Hey, 74. Here we go. What's your son?
To throw, Wentz. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Sunday. What's that?
They go play action here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Done. Hey, Kill. Done.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. We go orange. What is up?
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, OP.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Juke the defender. Oh, what a stiff arm. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage.
On him quick, and they bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Ready.
They toss to Dobbins, running left. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's about 3 yards, but still a tall mountain to climb. 3rd and long upcoming.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down. Herbert. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Chargers push their lead further to start the half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
There we go. Back.
They'll send their tight end right.
What's this on?
Now Wentz. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Ford, Tokyo!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go. What is that?
From the 46. Hits the tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Go.
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
There we go. Back. Great 57. 82, 40. What's that?
Wentz sets a pass. That one is caught left side of the field. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ford, Tokyo! Done.
From the red zone now. Finds his target, Patterson. And this one does not go far.
Go, great.
Wentz to throw. Quick slant complete. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. He's throwing for it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. He's off to the races. The 50. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Home to right.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Set.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
21.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Go. Hey, stat. 3-5-7.
To throw is Wentz. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd and 10 now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
First and 10 from the 41.
Set. 380. You're out. 12. Go.
Herbert now. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Now a give left side. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great 15. There we go. Back man.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, 57, 57. What's your son?
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Set. What is it?
Herbert from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The tight end going in motion right.
What's that?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 29. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Great 15, great 15. What's your son?
Throwing now from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Sunday! Here, sit. Man 5-7. 5-9. Hold on.
Now here's Wentz. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I could promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Handoff headed right. He loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul. But they are still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free. But what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Sticking with Edwards here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers coasting to the finish line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
380. You're out.
They send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chargers are running them out of the building. Dicker on now for the PAT. This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, back man. Hold on.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Ramp, ramp. Wait, son.
To throw, Wentz. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Hold on.
Here's Wentz. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And they'll kneel this down.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And they'll take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And he's going to take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Kansas City.